So listen,
if you single, let me know when you available to come get these tacos.
y'all probably was acting a donkey in Pine Bluff, but y'all probably was skipping rocks and stuff, huh? I don't know why every time somebody hear Pine Bluff, they think about a damn little
Country.
pond. We did have streets, bitch. Our streets were paved.
What's been the highlight of your week? I know you sweet. That's number one.
I tasted myself.
Oh, wow. Girl, I wanted to get sweeter, though. At this point, you should know the background story of Central Park.
So when they see it.
Pigs. That's what I call them.
Wait a minute.
You oink, oink. If you got certain family members who not around, like a deadbeat ass dad, do not sweat it. Black is a weapon, y'all.
Hey, we can curse.
Fuck shit, goddamn. So tell me why I had my TV debut. There's a few things in my past that should not be explained. And that's all we need to say.
Backpedaling pussy poppin'. 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 So listen.
It's already on, right? Okay. All right, cool. Yeah.
So it got you saying you tasting yourself.
But why were you so happy about tasting yourself?
I mean, because I don't know, it just gave me a sense of you just completed it. You just was down there, and then like you come back and you give me some too. You sharing. You know what your mama taught you in kindergarten.
You just freaky as fuck.
So is that his participation trophy?
Yes.
That's his award for working out and making it happen?
Yeah, and making
like
it happen.
You reached the ultimate goal.
Yes, and then come back and give me some, you know?
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
And if you're listening to this, you have reached the ultimate goal too, because you made it to episode 2 of After That.
Yay.
With KeLanna Spiller,
Jherica Darnell,
And Jherica Jay.
Man, how y'all doing, ladies? Y'all good?
I'm good, and I smacked.
You smacked?
Just now.
Just like the girls that you said you want to be like for a day.
I tasted myself.
Oh, wow. You know what? I think I would want to try, but we're in the middle of something right now. I would love to see what's going on down there in that area.
So funky.
I would love to taste the waters.
You've been tasting it for years now.
Girl, it tastes the exact same.
It does.
Girl, I want it to get sweeter though. Wait, was this just episode 2? We can't be going that deep into it.
Okay, that's too deep.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna save that. Can we save it, Sheree?
Yes, but I'm already sweet. Let that go on the record.
No, okay, let me clarify. You are sweet. You are sweet. You're sweet as hell.
Come on.
I was just
Come back.
I was just
Think
wondering, it's so sweet. Sometimes I wonder, could it get any sweeter? You know, like, oh my gosh, it's already grand.
Sponge.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go ahead.
Okay. No, I like it, Sheree. It is the best. You see, I ain't went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been, we established in the last episode, it's been how many years?
7.
Yeah, 7 years. So we going strong. So with that being said, what's been a highlight of your week? I know you sweet. That's number 1. So what's the other highlight?
Yeah, she is backpedaling.
I'm in it. I'm back.
Backpedaling, pussy popping.
I'm back. I'm backpedaling, breaststroking. I'm doing it all.
Nothing. I babysat for the first time. That was the highlight, I guess.
Who did you babysit?
My granddaughter. I have to do it again for a couple of weeks, but I'll have her tomorrow.
Okay, how did you end up babysitting though? Like what happened? Because she's
She
still a
had
newborn,
class,
right?
yeah, she had class.
Okay.
Her mama had class, so I ended up with her, and then from 6 to 9 at night. I never drove a car so fast.
Was it 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.?
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
to 9 p.m.
at night.
Oh wow, she had class all day.
No, I had to do hair, so she just stayed there. And after I got off work, so yeah, and that's where we were at.
Jherica Darnell, she is a yaya.
Yes, don't say grandmother, please.
Jherica is a yaya, so we now have a granddaughter.
Yes, yay, she's 4 weeks.
Yeah, she's 4 weeks
Yes,
old, and
congratulations.
this was her first time at our house without her mother, and it was a challenge for Jherica because Jherica worked from home, and she couldn't do no cases. This little baby was she's a Holland Jack for real.
She is a hollering baby.
She spoiled.
I don't know if she's spoiled or if she colicky.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
she cry a lot, a lot.
Girl, I got a picture of the baby every 5 minutes. Look at her. She was laying down. Look at her. Why is she acting like she's sleepy? Why is she crying? What? You need to come home so you can help me.
I didn't know what to do.
Your child, you act like your child is extremely old. Okay, so how old is this father?
This father is 18, so I haven't did this in 18 years.
Oh, wow.
I don't babysit kids.
Oh,
normally.
wow.
Yeah.
So how does it feel? Were you expecting to be a yaya? I was going to say grandmother. Were
Right.
you expecting to be a yaya so soon?
No. Like, he could have waited another 10 years. Because I feel like I should be having another kid right now, so.
You want another kid?
No, but I'm saying
Oh,
with my age.
Woo!
No.
But if you were to,
Yeah, so it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. But it's all good. I
but
love her.
so what makes it weird? Like, what's weird about it?
Because your child having a baby, that's just like Jay. I mean, Dayla, if Dayla have a baby, Jay.
Oh, my daughter? Okay.
Yeah, you will be like, what the hell?
But initially, the shock of it all would be like, what the entire hell?
Yeah.
You know? No, unfortunately, as a mom, you get that feeling like you have to take over. It's almost like
I did have a takeover spirit.
Yeah.
She's had to take over spirit since this girl was like 6 months pregnant.
Yeah.
I mean, and I had to tell Cherie, like, it's okay to be there to help. You're the yaya. I get it, but you need to dial it down some. You can't just make it seem like you finna
Yeah.
Not is it Losing Isaiah? Which movie is that?
Girl, I was gonna take the whole baby.
She wanted to take this baby so bad. I'm like, listen, this is not Brenda. Brenda is not putting this baby away.
Brenda got a baby.
Brenda is not just discarding. Brenda is not throwing this baby away, and you not finna come save her. She has a family who want her around. So you just gotta contribute.
Right.
Yes, and I saw how that was, firsthand, 100%. And I was like, Jesus, because she like to be held in weird ways. You have to hold her like in the baby Superman pose to calm her.
Yeah, I can understand how it is because I was a young mom as well. So,
Yeah.
it's like one of those kind of feelings, like to be fortunate enough to have a family that was supportive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so from the first moment that we found out that I was pregnant, my mom said, regardless, I got your back. You know?
Right.
So, regardless of what the father did, the father's family did, like I knew that I had the support of my family. So it's good that she has you, and then she also has her family as well, because it's kind of hard to come across those situations. So, I'm glad you were able to spend time with your grandbaby. That's nice. That's neat.
I have her in the morning.
Yeah, you get in the morning.
Yeah, but it's okay. What else is going on with everybody?
Oh no, you wanted this. Remember, you've been so plump since she was 6 months pregnant.
You've been
but
excited.
I didn't know that she was gonna be so
Spoiled.
Colicky.
Yeah, colicky, spoiled. Won't stop crying. I'm
Yeah.
looking at her like, what's happening?
Okay. So she's gonna have to spend more time with you.
She
to
is.
get in this in the vibe to be like calm down.
Yeah, because she don't trust herself.
Some weeks at least, because she's restless too. Like
She
the
is.
arms and the legs.
Everything moves.
Yeah, everything
What's
moves.
her mom? I'm not trying to.
Her mom don't swaddle her, so I think that's a little. Because I'm like, she only 4 weeks. She was in there for like 8 months.
So she doesn't like. What does she do? She just leaves her
just
laying
let her
around?
free.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, you need to be swaddling this baby.
Yeah. Good thing that you're gonna get her tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, good job. And so we're gonna need an update on episode 3 of what's how the visit was tomorrow and everything.
You'll be there.
I know
You'll definitely be there.
I'm gonna be there.
as well, though.
I'm gonna be there, but I'm gonna be at work tomorrow. So.
Okay, Grandma.
Oh, but Jay, I know you've been putting in some OT. That's what you've been doing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I have been doing that. However, that is not the highlight of my week.
What's the highlight?
The highlight of my week is taking my daughter to orientation. She'll be going to college in the fall.
Congratulations,
Yes. So the highlight of my week is taking my daughter down to Beaumont, Texas.
Where's she going?
She's going to Lamar University, located in Beaumont once again. And so she had orientation this past weekend, and so it was surreal, to know that my daughter is about to be living like 4 hours and 4.5 hours away from me, and she gonna be on her own. I'm not gonna really have as much input as I do right now. So I mean, that was the highlight of my week. I really couldn't take all of it in. It was just too much.
Did you get emotional? Did you start crying?
Actually, to be totally honest, I was so hung over from the Heart of the City debut that I couldn't allow myself to get emotional. I think I was kind of hungover, but then I was in the moment, and at the same time, I was like, "Oh, do I need to go here? Do I go there? Do I go there?"
Parents to the left, students to the right. You over there with the students to the right.
You just showed up.
For real, I was just like every 5 minutes I was calling, "Hey, Dayla, what are the students doing?" The parents not doing anything over here, and they have us playing bingo.
with no real money.
With no real money, they were giving out Lamar University prizes.
Girl, don't nobody want no pullover.
Y'all see how my phone propped up? I have a Lamar University thing on the back of my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, only if you can win at the real bingo hall.
If only I could win at real bingo.
Right now, you winning souvenirs.
Exactly. From the university.
Oh man, so does she seem excited?
She seems, to be totally honest with you, just level. Not excited, not sad, just level. You know?
These millennials, they just be
going with the flow.
They be so nonchalant.
They are. We were so excited, like when your friends and stuff went to school or something happened. They just be like, oh yeah, they going to such and such or they such and such.
Yeah, that's so true. And I think that it's gonna really hit her when we drop her off for the dorm. So she was able to do her orientation. We'll meet up with her advisor and with the financial aid department, and she was able to meet up with her roommate as well because she's gonna stay on campus.
How she feel about a roommate?
I don't know. It seems like they were talking. It seemed like they were pretty cool, but it was kind of I don't know, those two personalities. I don't see how this gonna last. You know?
Yeah. I was talking to Dayla about it the other day, and she said her roommate seemed awkward, and she just seemed socially awkward. And I was like, well, you can't judge her that fast. Give it a moment. Because I'm like,
you have to see her.
Both of y'all are coming to an unfamiliar environment. You know what I'm saying? She's coming straight from high school. Dayla's coming straight from high school.
Oh, they both freshmen.
They both are freshmen.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's like, okay, I'm about to be on my own. And they're nervous. It's like they never experienced it before. I'm sure Dayla was awkward to the girl too.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. But I can imagine.
Yeah. So I get that point of view. You know, I was just thinking like, I hope it all works out because I have heard those horror stories of moving in on campus and having the roommate from hell. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that is not her experience, and and everything goes smooth and goes as planned. And so outside of doing that, she also was able to get her, get her badge together. And,
was she cute for her badge?
She was not cute at all because she didn't know she was going to be taking pictures.
Oh man.
Yeah. So hopefully she'll act as if she lost her badge, but not really lost it, and they'll allow her to take a new picture. Right. But we gonna see.
Yeah.
But yeah, she moves in August. I think August like 23rd or August something. So I'll give y'all an update later about how that goes.
Well, congratulations, sister.
Yeah,
congratulations. I'm so proud of my niece. Great stuff, man.
Well, me and Cherie been over here talking about our highlights of the week. What's going on with you?
What's yours?
Girl, so tell me why I had my TV debut. Yes! On Comedy Central, Kevin Hart presents Heart of the City. Yes, we had a watch party at my sister's house. It was thebomb.com.
That's me. I'm sister.
Yeah, Jherica Jay is sister. That's big sister right there. Yo, it was so nice, man, having the friends and family over there. And we just had a great time. Drank a lot. I wasn't hungover, but I drank a lot. I cracked jokes. My homeboy brought me some flowers. I mean, it was just all around a dope experience.
Aww.
My friend drove up from Houston, Texas. I mean, we just had a great time.
Shout out to Jherica. Shorter.
Yes, Jherica Shorter. It was just great, man. A great experience. Been getting a lot of positive feedback from it. Okay. My followers went up. I almost feel like a celebrity.
Girl, you're famous.
Some girl inboxed me, y'all.
That already sound fishy.
Girl, it fishy. All the fish. You hear me? All the fish been inboxing me.
Girl.
Child, let me
so this girl gonna have the nerve to tell me, if you single, let me know when you available to come get these tacos.
Oh,
I'm still trying to figure out what tacos she's trying to give us.
She didn't say us. No,
us.
Ma'am, she did not include
We're
you.
a pair.
She want to feed me.
We're a pair. If she's serving tacos, we're a pair. Except if it's some bottom tacos.
I don't know.
Well,
and you don't either.
I don't know. Of course, I do not want those tacos. I was low key curious on what she was talking.
I mean,
are you
let's be honest here. Y'all know what taco she was talking about.
I don't know because Taco Tuesday is real popular. In
and she said it on a Tuesday, really.
Oh, really?
It was a Tuesday. So she could have been talking about tacos and some tequila, some margaritas or something. I'm not sure, but I was not interested. I did not want to know what that was like. I have someone to make me tacos,
and you can eat these tacos.
Oop.
Uh-oh.
Girl, just make sure you put some salsa on.
Oh, girl, she wanted to have a yeast. Girl, let me promise you one thing, because if you put some seasoning on it,
it will be a yeast attack.
It will be
a full loaf of bread.
Yeah, I swear.
Sourdough.
Let it rise.
Let it ride.
So no to the tacos.
Yeah, so no ma'am, I do not want your tacos. If you are listening, thank you, no thank you.
However, it was a really great experience. You really did get a lot of feedback, a lot of positive feedback. So what was it like?
Seeing yourself on TV?
Man, it felt like I finally accomplished something. It's like I finally did something without quitting in the middle, without doubting myself, even though I doubted myself throughout the process.
Right.
Okay.
But at the end of it, it's like, look, you did it. And I was just sitting there watching it like, dang, from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Wow.
Pine Bluff.
From little old Pine Bluff, Arkansas. I am on TV.
The same place where Anthony Hamilton went this weekend and said that mall smelled like mothballs.
and asbestos.
Yeah, and asbestos.
Yeah, got a body problem.
Yeah,
Anthony Hamilton was in Pine Bluff for some type of not a blues fest.
Some kind of fest that they had downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
They done took him to the Pines Mall and he went into Dillard's and he said it was, first of all, it's a clearance Dillard's.
I was gonna say, is it still a Dillard's? I was looking at
Girl, it might as well not be a Dillard's because the racks were empty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was he recorded himself inside of the dealer saying how it smelled like mothballs. It smelled like the oldest person in your family house 20 years ago, plus another 40 years ago. And I was like, oh my God.
I didn't see
He
it.
ready for filth on it. Do you hear me?
It was a nasty mess.
Yeah, but it's okay. But you know, just I understand what you mean. From Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Yeah, just being from Pine Bluff, Arkansas to finally accomplish that. So and then so early, because they say in comedy at the 10-year mark is where you really should like soar, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
but I guess
what year
is
are you?
6 in December.
Oh, okay. That's what's
Somebody
up.
asked me that the other day, and I said 6 or 7. I couldn't remember. So yes.
No, it'll be 7 in December.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Well, you're still ahead of
It'll
schedule.
be I'm ahead of
according to
schedule.
that, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be 7 in December.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
I did want to hit on the comments.
I'm planting small seeds. Small
in the name
seeds.
of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
I did have to point out something though, because somebody did say, because I'm petty, they did say I'm waiting to laugh. How do you feel about those comments?
I overlook them.
I did not see one negative comment throughout the entire.
I actually saw 2. I saw.
Really?
I don't think
you picked that one out for me, so I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
On the show,
okay. I saw that
like,
one. I saw the I'm still waiting to laugh one, and then somebody else said that my set seemed forced, and it seems like all gay comics talk about their sexuality. That's all they talk about.
Wow.
I'm interested to know what she's gonna talk about in a year from now.
Did you?
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Did you read my story notes? Because that's what I put, didn't I, Jay? Feels material is geared towards LGBTQ community.
And that's the thing, though. Like, being a lesbian is an extension of who I am. It's not who I am.
Yeah.
That doesn't define me.
Yes.
Right.
So when I saw those comments, I was like, oh man.
Not those comments. When you saw that particular.
Yeah.
comment,
When I saw,
because let's let it be known that it was hard to find a negative comment throughout those comments.
It really was.
Let's get it real. Within that comment, you felt like
within that one comment, I felt like, dang, is that true?
Right.
I thought like, is that
So you
is that what it looked? I started
bit.
questioning, but then I was like, hey, well, I'm here for a reason, and I got more positive than negative. So that's your opinion.
Right.
If you feel that way, like me talking honestly about my life feels forced to you, maybe it feels forced because you're uncomfortable with hearing it.
yes.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have nothing to do with my set. Maybe it's you. So that's how I looked at it. Like, okay, well, that's your opinion, and you feel uncomfortable because you probably don't like homosexuality.
And yourself.
Yeah, and yourself. So they ain't got nothing to do with me.
And then I think that a lot of times people fail to realize that as a comic that you do your set. So a year from now, you probably gonna hear that same joke.
Right.
Now it may be added on with this, that, and the other, or other experiences and things like that. But if you already tired now, then bye.
Goodbye. Adios. And I'm just getting started.
And you already understand that in life you just can't please everyone. Some people are gonna have those kind of comments, and they're gonna have those type of feelings. Go find what's perfect for you, what you feel like is okay.
Right.
If I'm not that, If I'm not for you, move on.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And like, and the people that's not in your corner, you don't have to beg them to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got certain family members who not around, people who don't want to participate, like if you got a deadbeat ass dad, do not sweat it.
Right.
Don't sweat it. Like if they don't want to be there, you don't have to force nobody to love you and support you. Because if they love you and support you, they're gonna do it automatically.
Right. Do you think that you being a comedian affects if your dad was there or not? Now, was your dad there for the people that don't know that's listening?
No, my dad wasn't there. He was there early on in the years, but he left around 5 or 6?
Yeah.
I was like 5 or 6. You were
I know I was
like
in
7?
like kindergarten, or I probably was in like first grade. Yeah. So yeah, he was around. He was a good dad. He was one of those dads that walk you to school every morning and make sure you in bed on time, give you a bath. And I remember him washing me down with that with that Irish Spring soap.
Speaking of yeast, what about them twins?
No, it was a young twin leg at that time. It was a young twin leg.
It could sustain anything.
Yeah.
It can withstand.
Yeah. So, I remember him giving us baths with a good Irish Spring. I remember him fixing us breakfast. I remember laying on his chest as a child watching the Chicago Bulls, which is his favorite team, in
I watched
NBA.
I used to sit with him and watch the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I remember sitting on his lap watching the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
And I remember walking with him with Jherica to take you to school. Like he would have you on his neck, and I would just be holding his hand. So he would walk her to school. Well, that was one time. I don't remember it all the time, but I have those memories.
Yeah.
But somewhere along the line, he became a deadbeat dad.
Yes, he did.
Do y'all think it play a effect on young boys differently than it does girls?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I'm really not sure. I think it would have the same effect. I mean, because we're all human, you know, but I'm really not sure.
How you think it'll play on like young guys then? You have a son, so maybe just from that.
Well, I feel that, I don't know, as far as like young guys, I don't know, because my son now, my significant other Mario being in his life, he's been around now for like 10 years.
Okay.
So my son is 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
1 to 16.
he's been around for forever.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm really not sure of how that would play. I mean, but I would think it would be the same,
So, but how did you feel like when he finally started moving around, like he wasn't around anymore? How did that make you feel?
Like when you consistently did not see him, like you just knew, okay, he ain't gonna be there no more.
To be totally honest, the things that, we went through after those rearing years, those, younger years, he turned into just somebody I didn't want to have around anyway.
Okay.
So by the time he wasn't around, I would pray that he was just not there.
Yeah, just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because he was physically abusive towards my mom. So that's where some of it came in. It's like, okay, well, you're not around. So when you're not around, everything is fine.
Okay.
But when you're around, it's a whole bunch of chaos. Right. So it seems like it's better that you stay gone, please.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, to be totally honest, I never connected the dots of being a child without a father, because I know that I asked for him not to be around.
Okay.
And that was something I prayed for. So for him not to be around, I was like, yay,
like he not
right.
here.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So
because even when he wasn't around, when he forced himself to be around, it was like him breaking in the house, stuff like that.
Right.
Like we'd be sitting there playing Nintendo, all of a sudden just hear some type of noise, like, oh, what? Oh my God, what is that?
Right.
Girl, we look at the window. He cutting down the wire on the window to break into the house. While we in the damn
burglar
house,
in the middle of the
he
day.
was so burglar to his own family.
Girl.
Like how you gonna break into your own family's house? So I guess I would imagine it's the same kind of effect. It depends on the circumstance, the situation,
and maybe
whatever.
the child.
But I can honestly say that at the age I am, I'm just noticing that I do have daddy issues that I didn't notice initially. I've always been that one that's always said, I mean, you don't need a dad. You have a mom, as long as you have someone there, and then male figures in your life, that you don't need a dad. But I can see that, it is necessary to have that role model of a man in your life.
Right.
Looking at my daughter, I mean, I can see the confidence that my daughter and that our children have at a young age that I'm just now acquiring.
Okay. So
you know,
feel like you're just getting confident now.
Yeah, and to see like my daughter, she exudes so much confidence, and I'm thinking to myself, if I would have had a male role model or a male figure in my home, on a daily basis to show me, oh, a guy does this, a man does this, it would have been different for me,
So you think her having, you having Mario around, You think that's what helped her confidence?
Yeah, I mean, I think it helps her a lot because I can see some of his qualities in her. Like we were riding back from, like I was telling you, we went down there to Beaumont. So we were riding in the car and we were speaking on the Central Park 5 and, you know, different things that were going on with them. And I remember one of the guys, I don't remember who it was. Was it Antron, I believe?
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to have counseling, or he didn't want to get counseling, even though he know he's messed up and all this. And my daughter was like, well, I think that, and he says one thing that he does is he does boxing. He goes down to one of the other guys' house, and he visits him all the time, Raymond Santana. He said they live like 5 minutes away from each other. And he says he goes back to go visit him and different things like that, and he's not interested in having counseling. And then she was just like, well, yeah, I feel like, you know, you don't really need counseling. You know, just go through your day-to-day things, and eventually, like, when you get to a point to where, you know, counseling, when you get to...
She's Mario.
Yeah, she's Mario. And it's like she was saying the exact same way that he feels. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So it's almost just like one of those things, like he has an impact on who she is. And not to say that you do sometimes need counseling, so don't take the wrong thing from that. But I just feel like she has that male perspective, because a lot of men feel like you don't need counseling. Let me go ahead and push through this, and when I get down to the point where I really can't maintain, then I'll go ahead and look into other avenues, you know?
Right.
But me with my little old weak self, I'm like, I need counseling right now, you know?
But no, when you said it sounded like Mario.
It sounded like Mario, right? Yeah. So, yes, that's how I feel. So, what do you think about that?
I feel like I have daddy issues, too.
You do?
Yeah. I feel like I have daddy issues because, like Jherica was saying, some stuff I feel like if I had my dad. Now, don't get me wrong, I had a stepdaddy. And he was
I was just about to say, I thought he was there with you.
Yeah, he was there when we were from when I was 4 all the way to now. Him and my mom still married. But it's just weird. It's just, I feel like now he's a baby. He was a babysitter.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like an actual, men are supposed to do this, men were supposed to do that. Like, yeah, he watched after me because my mom was at work, but it wasn't like my first love.
So basically, you saying he was present, but he's still considered a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, it's just
because
he was unavailable emotionally.
Yeah, and it just, I mean, he was the one you went to when you just kind of want to do something cool or whatever. Because my mama is not the cool parent. I will say that. Like, he's the cooler parent, but it just seemed like he was unavailable. So I was just kind of like, when I look back now, like, he was just like an awesome babysitter, you know, for like all those years or whatever. But like emotionally and all of that, like those things that I really needed, because I don't even express myself well now. He was just kind of like, he didn't encourage it. And my mom didn't either. My mom hard. My mom liked DMX. So.
No,
Eve. Eve, the pit bull in the skirt.
The struggle.
My mama a whole thug out here.
They don't know.
Yeah.
So he never gave you like a part of him. Like he never expressed like what he likes or what he does, or like
just small, like baseball teams and football and stuff. He'll say little stuff like that, but it wasn't just this is my dad. He kind of did that with my little sister a little bit more, but no.
So I know we share kind of like the same circumstance, sister KeLanna.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about it?
I feel like I didn't pay attention to it much when I was younger. I mean, now I was in sports and stuff like that. So not having a dad around at the games, I did kind of envy a lot of the girls who did, you know, because I was just like, dang, like they always, you know, they got somebody to talk to and run to after the game, and I'm just seen walking back to the bus with my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they parents in the audience cheering for them. But we played, the girls that I played softball with, a lot of us, we played, you know, on a different team, like AAU and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So it was still kind of like their parents knew me. So they cheered for me automatically.
Right. And you were good too. Not to mention you was good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I did a little something.
Girl,
you know, I can
get them bats out of here and them balls.
I can do a little something when you put me on the court.
She's always like, we used to play t-ball together, t-ball, and then she went on to like play all different type of sports, you know. And it was always that sense of like the coaches and everybody just always fell in love with her. So she always had those people, but it's not the same when you don't have when you can't be validated by the ones that should be closest to you. You know, your parents.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like not having the parents around, and to this day I still struggle with like self-doubt and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Only because I'm still, I don't know why I don't necessarily seek validation. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, you did a great job. But I always wonder if I'm doing enough. Or if I'm doing it right.
Right. I think that's true because like when you do talk to your dad and he call, you kind of light up like a little kid, and you be like, "Daddy, well, what you like, Daddy?" I see like a little 12-year-old.
Because
even though I didn't grow up in Pine Bluff,
because I don't know him. Like that's kind of like how black people feel in America. How black people feel like they displaced and like they don't have an identity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's always like, well, dang, we don't even know our heritage. It's like we don't even know where we from. Right. It's like we just placed here and it's like, okay, fend for yourself.
Right.
So
and
now
the immediate family does it.
Right. So I'm still trying to find, trying to be cool with who I'm becoming and who I am.
Right.
But sometimes when I talk to him, I still want to know, okay, well, what are you really like? I know you crack jokes, but besides, outside the drugs, when you are sober, what are you really like? Who are you?
Right.
So, and maybe they can help me understand who I am and why I have some of the characteristics that I have,
Right.
So when do you guys, give me your feedback on this. How do you feel, like when is that moment that you just let go of thoughts or like
thoughts like I don't need him.
Yeah, at some point it's just like, okay, well, whatever. I'm finally an adult now. Like I don't need that anymore. Like at some point in life I needed that, but now I got to a point where I don't. Does that come with like accepting?
I think for me.
Last year?
Yeah, I remember we talked about that because I was like, I do so much like my mom. I think last year came for me, so it would have been about 33 years old. Dang, that's a long time, seem like.
It is.
So, 33, I was just like, okay, this is me, this is who I am, and I don't need the dad validation thing. And then it'll be weird anyway, because I don't even know my real dad like that. I met him at 25.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the time that we have met and the time that we spent, it's like, you're a stranger danger.
Oh,
yeah, so.
Did it feel awkward?
Yeah, because I look just like him, so it was just kind of like,
But he wasn't like overly joyed to see you though.
No, it was just like, oh yeah, I knew about you, like, yeah. And it was just that.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, he was really weird and he was like really, really hood too. And so
do he stay in South Dallas?
Does he say, now listen?
Do he live? Is he from Oak Cliff?
He from Teague, Texas.
Teague?
Yeah.
What the hell
It's
is
so
that?
country.
It's like Pine Bluff.
Yeah, it's so
really?
Yes. Oh. And he was just so hood and stuff. And like, I mean, it was ghetto. Like, I'm hood, but he was ghetto. And I was like, oh, child, please, let me get from over here. And so, yeah. So I think for me, like around 33, I was just like, fuck it. Like, this is me. This is myself. This is what I got to deal with. If I need counseling for these areas, let's do that.
Right.
Or whatever. But no, I don't need you to validate me.
Right.
And I even gave up on calling because I used to call him every blue moon too.
And he just, did he answer? He wasn't answering.
Sometimes his phone would be off. Sometimes he would answer. Sometimes he wouldn't. And I was like, first of all, I don't even know you. And you don't even know me like that. So
it's all good.
Yeah.
So did he pay child support all these years?
No.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I know some men have that little feeling like, oh, well, I pay child support and I take care of you financially, so I ain't got to be there for you emotionally. I ain't got to do this.
Right.
I paid my dues.
That will still do damage to a child.
Yeah,
right.
Because the kid don't know the money is
right.
They just see the mama doing all the work.
Right. Right.
They don't. Yeah, you sending that money, but the kid don't know. They don't know you have a hand in it at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say 33 took 33 years to be like, okay, this is Cherie and I'm fine with it.
Right. I think for me it was like 33 or 32.
Man, yeah.
The first time I headlined at the Improv.
Yeah.
When
he showed up.
He showed up when Uncle Archie bought him that ticket from Arkansas all the way to here, to Oklahoma. Then they drove down here. And him watching me perform was kind of like closure. Like, okay,
like I did it without you.
Yeah, like I did it without you. I made it all the way to this point without you, and then he was still low-key trying to get credit.
He was
trying to get credit.
You saw that credit, trying to get that credit.
He kept on saying stuff like, yeah, you get it from me. I'm your daddy. I'm the funny one. What else was he saying?
He was saying things like that, and I'm not gonna take nothing from him. He is funny. He is funny. you know. But at the same time, your presence was not felt enough for me to get that from you.
Right.
You know, to be honest with you, you have been funny like forever since we was like little bitties. It could have stemmed from that, but if you couldn't stick around to polish those things,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You can't
don't just pop up and try to take credit for it.
Right.
In your nice suit.
And your ooh, he had a whole bunch of pieces too.
A 3-piece.
He was looking damn sharp.
He was.
Double-breasted.
I do want to say this though, real quick before we move on. All of y'all are funny though.
Really?
Yeah, it's like even DJ. I like DJ humor. It's like dry humor. So I like all of y'all have like those little kicking points. So it's all of y'all.
It's kind of funny that you said it because everybody who actually like hang around us, they all say the same thing.
Yeah. So somebody should have been a comedian.
Yeah, and I'm glad it's her.
Yeah,
because she has a bumping personality. Like it's off the charts.
Oh, stop it, guys! Don't make me blush.
Oh, why don't you blush in person?
Exactly.
Can we see those blushes?
I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it.
Like I don't give a fuck. Really.
I'm fighting it. But I did want to make another note that even though Daddy wasn't around physically, I have found peace in God. So the presence of God and and that peaceful feeling, like it's like, all right, whatever. I have a father, sir.
Yes, I know that.
Even if you're not here in the physical.
Amen
to that.
I have a father.
I love that. Yes, I think.
But as far like, but with fathers being around though, like. I know we were talking. Y'all mentioned when they see us earlier about the shirts and stuff. When Antron's dad, when he basically gave in to the cops, like I don't know what kind of, I don't know the pressure. Like I don't see how he would do that, but I can't say that because it might have been a different feeling, like actually in the office and stuff like that.
I think from it's too much.
She was crying on every scene.
I think that for me, that the father felt like they can take this away from me, and I'm present in my household. Like the household needs me. I go to work every day. Right. I have to pay these bills. Even if something's gonna happen to you, it's not gonna be that minor. Like they keep telling us, you're gonna get to go home. I want you to be able to go ahead and do that so that I'm not making an excuse for him. But I think that is the mindset. You have to also think during those times, Black people as a whole, we've always been oppressed. We've always been those ones that also always been those ones who have been put in those situations where we have to make those tough decisions when we shouldn't have to.
Right.
We shouldn't have to, put our family on the line for something that we know didn't really take place or didn't really happen. But, he was put in that situation, and in his mind, he was like, I need to save myself because I know they can't do this to my kid. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna hurt my kid. This me. I'm an adult. They can hurt me.
Right.
But they ain't gonna hurt him, of course not. Yeah. So I think in his mind, he was thinking like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna tell my son to say this, not taking his side. Right. But I think that's where he was coming from, and it's a messed up. It's a messed up situation.
Right. Well, let's run it back for the people that don't know or been under a rock.
Right, because at this point you should know the background story of Central Park 5.
So when they see us, okay, and it's by Ava DuVernay.
Yeah, Ava DuVernay,
and put it out on Netflix and everything. Directed and produced. It's about 5 African American and Latino boys wrongfully accused of rape in New York, 1989. Jherica, you had the ages. You said the ages are now
14 to 16. We have Kevin Richardson. He was 14 at the time. Raymond Santana, 14. Antron McCray, 15. Yusuf Salam, 15. And Corey Wise, 16.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they all were in Central Park, y'all, just chilling. Well, no, they wasn't even all. It was like, maybe 3 to 4 was actually in Central Park playing, fooling around, just being kids. And Corey Wise, he just kind of got caught up because he was with his homeboy.
Oh, I love him.
And he fell asleep. I do too. It's like a little soft spot for Corey. And then they stayed in prison. Was like 7?
Some of them 6 to how many years?
What was it?
6
7?
to.
I didn't write the years down. Who got the either? KeLanna, you got the years on there?
The years for
just I guess the total. Well, not really total, but I guess like the
round
total.
about how many years they were incarcerated.
Because they were there for a
while. I know Corey Wise was in there 14 years.
Yes. So I thought it was like 6 to 14 years.
Okay, I think the least amount was 5 to 7, and then the most was like 12 to 14 somewhere in there. Y'all can research it on your own because y'all been living under a rock if y'all don't know anyway.
No, 4 of them did 6 to 7 years each. And Corey, I think he did 13.
Okay, so that's still a lot because Jherica just gave us the ages. 14 years old. Just think about what y'all was doing at 14. Y'all probably was acting a donkey in Pine Bluff. Y'all know y'all was in Pine Bluff. But y'all probably was skipping rocks and stuff, huh?
No, girl, you trying to put us in it. I don't know why every time somebody
no
hear
damn
Pine
rocks.
Bluff, they think about a damn little
Country.
pond, and then think about them damn woods.
just
We
want
did
to
have
be petty.
streets, bitch. Our streets were paved.
I just want to be funny. I know y'all had some streets and stuff because y'all was down there having
Y'all was
Anthony at
riding
Dillard's and
horses,
shit.
wasn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all had Anthony at Dillard's and stuff, so
Yeah.
that's what we do. But
Girl,
no,
whatever.
but no, I really feel like it's a very sad situation because it's still really relevant today, from 1989, and here we are in 2019, and it's still relevant.
It's still relevant. We still have people being falsely, or young black boys and women still being
Correct.
falsely accused of crimes that they did not commit. We still have young black boys still losing their lives, trying to make it to the store, make it home.
Right.
You know, so it's still relevant even to this day because we still have to go through these same circumstances when we shouldn't have to.
Have time really changed though? Because I know for me, I feel like sometimes is God even listening? And
Right.
from that coming from
That's
me,
deep.
raised in church, and God, He your all, He this, He that, and you know He your provider, you know this and all of that. To me, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all. Is God even listening? Because Yusuf even made a comment saying we were modern day Emmett Tills. Like, that's crazy to me. And then with me having a black son, I just sometimes I'm scared for him because he is on his own, and whether he's doing everything all good or all bad, or any of these young guys, because you make mistakes. That picture of Emmett Till is still in my mind, and I'm scared to get that kind of call. So he was right when he said it. The only thing it wasn't the actual physical pictures, but it's the mental and the psychological scars, spiritual scars.
Yeah.
And they carry that now, even in their 40s, 50s.
Yeah. And you can tell, and Corey, he's so innocent still.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like he's stuck in time a little bit.
He is. And I think he's the only one that actually still live in New York.
Yeah, does he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody else
everybody else
moved.
moved.
Yeah, and it's so strange because he does a lot of display of like his emotions, like physically,
With himself.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
with his arms and with his
His
everything
face,
he does.
everything,
Like
yeah.
it's like he don't know how to express himself like through communication.
talk through
you know what I'm
words,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like through words, communication.
Yeah.
But so it's like it's so sad because you can look at him and tell he's so hurt. Even the rest of them, you can tell that they hurt, but you can really it's
See it
like
in him.
right
Yeah.
there on Corey's.
It's like it's on
sleeve.
his face.
Right.
Yes, everything is like right there, and it's
Right.
like
It
it's
make you feel sad.
Yeah, it's real sad. Even right now, it's almost taking like the life out of me right now. Like it's taking the words out of my mouth.
eyes was welling
Yeah, I
up
know.
like,
I was about to
tear up.
I know. I was too. I'm just
We
like
love Corey.
I know. We love all of them,
We
but
love all of
Corey
them.
has a special place.
I know, Corey.
And
Give me a
it,
hug.
but did you see that one little part where Oprah on the it's like the afterwards when Oprah brought them all on the stage?
I didn't see
and
that
Oprah and
one.
yes, and Oprah asked him, well, how do you feel? I know your phone is steady ringing off the hook from you, like from women calling. He was like, it's still ringing, and all of this is that other. I was just like, oh, Corey, you know you got that soft spot. You finna take advantage of that soft spot, ain't you?
Right.
Because he is
He
actually
is well
handsome.
aware. He
Yeah,
finna use
so,
it to
yeah.
his advantage.
And I'm rooting on for him. Just
Finna
take
get
advantage of everything you
every
can.
piece of cooking.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
But you know,
take
it was
advantage of you.
it was hard to watch. I can honestly say that. Like it was moments where I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. I cried a couple times, but there was moments where I just wanted to bust out into tears because I was angry. I was sad. I was just I was speechless, man. And it got to a point where I was like, you know, I had to keep reminding myself that okay, they were exonerated, even though it don't. I guess
Doesn't suffice.
Yeah, it doesn't suffice for the years lost. You know that you lost of your life, all in jail and shit like that.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like okay, well they got money, they were
Do
exonerated.
you know how much they got?
41 million.
Yeah.
41 million.
They
So
had to split.
No, I'm just,
No,
I'm just
they
I'm
had
only
to split,
joking.
Yeah, they had to
Right.
split it amongst the 5 of them. They
Right.
also had lawyer
Lawyer fees and
court
uh-huh.
fees.
Yeah,
and,
and no telling what else. So,
Yeah.
No.
But
3.9 million from the state.
okay, so
Okay.
3.9 million from the state.
Nah,
so
they
I
really
and I had
didn't.
to keep telling myself, okay, well they survived. They survived.
but did they really
survived.
survive?
Or are they just here? Because that's a lot what we do.
Yeah, because and that goes back to what Antron McCrae kept saying. He was just like, nah. He was like, I'm nobody. Like
Right.
I'm here.
Right.
But like none of this is okay. I'm I'm not at peace.
Right.
I'm not good. He said
All those
he
years
never
gone.
forgave his father.
And his father passed away,
And
right?
his father passed away. He was like his one thing he said was he feel like his father is a coward.
Okay.
He said, I feel like my father is a coward. He sit up there and he let them police mush me. He let them punch me in my chest. And he let them, do all this stuff to me. He's a coward. He said he's an effing coward.
We can cuss on this podcast.
Oh, he's a fucking coward.
She wanted to get that fuck out so bad.
I did. I promise. We can curse. Oh, fuck shit, goddamn. But I just feel like, really, are they really here? Because it's like, if the right people are not being moved and not being touched, and the right people are not making the right type of moves to make sure this don't happen again,
right?
Like,
but it's still happening. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is happening as far as it's different. From 1989, it's still the exact same. That's where
the only thing different is it's being recorded now.
But it's still the same. We saw those pictures of Emmett Till. We saw those pictures of Trayvon Martin. We saw all of that, and it's still the exact.
And that's
same.
one of the most frustrating things because you feel helpless.
Right.
You feel like this stuff just keep happening, and it's like, how are we going to change this? How are we going to fix it?
Right.
Like I see all the woke people. We see all these different movements, but what's actually changing?
See, I think that people get so lost. I think that a lot of times we think it's okay for us to be able to post on social media and repost, posts of true raw and emotion. Right. That's cool.
Social media activists.
Yeah, and all of that is fine. But I think a lot of people forget those day-to-day things that we have to do to ensure that this stuff don't happen again.
Right.
We have to make sure that we participate in all of our local elections. Right. We have to make sure that we get out there in our communities and we show our young people that, hey, even if you're a grown man and you teaching a young boy how to change a tire, or you teaching him how to till a garden
oil,
or change the oil, or whatever you're doing, we have to be able to do those things on a daily basis. And I think that people lose sight of like the end goal or the end result, or what it should look like. If you want this to happen, you have to do those little minor things every day to be able to lead up to that. And I think that's where we lose sight.
Right.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I guess, bounce off the first topic we were kind of going back and forth from, with the fathers not being available or present or not even around. Do y'all think like maybe that may play the part? Because my son and I actually when I was preparing for the show, I just wanted to talk to him about like, what do he feel that those effects were, because not to say, oh, if all they dads was around, this wouldn't have happened, because we already saw a daddy was there and he gave his son over to the law, just like that.
Right. His daddy was there with him every day.
You gave your daddy, you gave your kid over to these people, the law. That's what you did.
Pigs. That's what I call them.
Wait a minute.
You oink, oink.
My son,
Insert real pig oink, oink
yeah. My son actually, he said Tavon actually went ahead on his point of view and was saying that he agrees that he saw, the effects of his dad not being there in all the areas of his life. He was kind of vague because, he's 18. He doesn't know how to fully express himself. So with that being said, with what happened to the Central Park Five, and maybe some of them did feel this way, especially was it Antron with the dad that was gone?
Antron,
okay. Or the dad that was saying, hey, let me go ahead and, say you did it or whatever. Tavon was saying, he's doing his own thing. That's what he said. He's doing his own thing right now. I don't know what that means, guys. I didn't want to pressure because he don't know how to express. So I just wanted to get real live, I guess verbiage on how he actually felt. And he was just saying that, he's doing his own thing. And he said he probably felt that he got in trouble. He did get a little bit of trouble, early on, because his father was in prison. He said he doesn't feel lost or didn't feel lost. He said the only emotion that he actually was clear to me when we communicated via text was he felt mad. But mad can be conveyed into a lot. Mad can be fear, sadness, doubt. So he just said mad, and to me that just spoke
volumes.
Because I can't.
It means a lot.
Know. Yeah. So from just that,
and then just me knowing Tavon and knowing him, he does suffer emotionally.
He does.
Yeah, emotionally.
It's on it's physically on his face.
Yes, it is, and you can see it. And it's like knowing him from a young little boy.
Right.
He's always wanted to improve or prove to people he's this or
Jherica,
he's that.
Look at what I put. Look what I put. Numb, heartbroken, guarded, sad, emotionally unavailable. that goes with what you were saying. He's like trying to prove himself. Because even now, like he'll text me something small. Like I said, he is on his own, got his own place and stuff. And he'll text me a picture of outfit like how I look today. Like you 18. But I've always validated that part. So
So he's still looking for that validation.
he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He's still looking for that. So
I mean, hell, we in our 30s and we low key looking for it.
Right. And
From the people that we care about the most, the people we cherish. Like
Maybe
and it's
it's
okay
that
to
with
have some level of you know, it's some
Right.
level of validation, because I know that's like we spoke
Right.
about last episode about validation, those love languages.
Right.
You love to
Right.
feel validated from
Right.
your partner. So I think to some degree you do. It's okay to
Right.
be validated,
Right.
but to what extent?
Right.
You
And
know?
that's the part I'm wanting to make sure we all are clear on, even with the Central Park guys.
Like, and then now we're gonna call them not Central Park 5 anymore.
What are they?
The Exonerated Five.
Okay, the Exonerated Five. Yes, the Exonerated Five. So I was just saying that and kind of putting two and two, together on that. We do need to validate our kids. We do need to tell them they're special, so they are not, in these circumstances. Now, sometimes it just happened because we in 2019, so you can be walking down the street. It was the guy. I forgot where he was. Was it Cali? He was sleeping in his car and he was shot.
Yeah.
Was that Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he was sleeping in his car with the car running, and they asked him to something was on his lap. I don't know if it was a gun or his keys or his wallet. Something was on his lap, and they were knocking on the window telling him to wake up, move your car. I think some Taco Bell worker called the police on him, and they were telling him like, hey, wake up, you need to move your car and all this and that. So when he finally came to, of course he was asleep, so when he came to or whatever, they was kind of like they shot him through the window.
Oh wow!
But you said the key words. He was asleep.
He was asleep.
He wasn't blasting music loud.
He was in the car asleep. I think the car was on too. I'm not sure.
But he was
Y'all might
asleep.
wanna fact
They
check
had
that,
to bang on the window. And he was
Yeah.
shot over 50 times?
They shot him too many times. They one too many times.
It was excessive.
Yeah,
It was
one
excessive.
was too many.
Yeah, because you didn't even have to shoot.
And to me, I like that. I feel like they take the color of our skin and they automatically feel so threatened.
Black is a weapon, y'all.
I'm telling you.
Black is a weapon.
Black is a
Hey,
weapon.
you need to put that on the shirt.
My black is a weapon.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
Ooh. Oh,
that's tight.
Let me
Man, you
write that down.
You see how we just come up with stuff like you see when God
For real.
When God
he just do it.
plays a role in your life.
I hope don't nobody else had it. I'm gonna research that. Make sure don't nobody else had that. T-shirts coming soon, guys.
You already got t-shirts.
So listen, so as far as the Exonerated Five, with everything that they went through and the outcome of their story, do y'all think their situation was an unexpected blessing in a way? Could you look at that as a blessing?
Maybe to the charities and the outreach programs, and even Ava DuVernay, people that didn't know.
What's her last name?
DuVernay.
DuVernay.
I'm
said
sorry.
It so right. The first 15.
The first 15.
Come
Yeah.
back now. It's like
Sorry. Sorry, Ava,
DuVernay.
girl. I still want to work with you, girl. No, but maybe because so many people didn't know the story, so I feel like that was a blessing because it's out there and that's on Netflix. Because y'all know everybody Netflix and chill, so they don't watch it.
Yeah,
That's true.
See, and I like the beginning part of what you were saying.
Before I messed up her name?
Before you messed up her name, you
Okay.
were going somewhere. You said that.
Until you got sidetracked, you were going somewhere.
you were
I felt
going
it.
somewhere. That part you were saying, like, there are a lot of different outreach programs. There are different things that they have been able to come to fruition.
Right.
As far
And
as
speak out.
yeah, as far as like with their organizations that help
Right.
other young boys and other young children.
Right.
I think that is the blessing out of all of it.
Right.
Now, personally, for them, I don't really feel like it's
don't feel like
a
it was?
blessing for them per se, because it's like they still are hurt. They still are like affected, and they still, even though they wear these hard masks, I think I felt pain in every last one of them.
But
to
I'm gonna
me.
disagree with you, Jay, on that one.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I
cool.
don't even think it's a mask. They look sad.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Even the one that tried to portray like he's
Yusuf.
okay, Yusuf.
Yes.
Yusuf was like trying to
He
really
looked
portray like I'm
sad.
Dr. Yusuf. Don't just call him Yusuf. He's Dr.
Yusuf. Doctor looks sad.
Yeah.
All of them.
I think whatever will come from this is gonna happen later on down the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna happen now. Like, I don't know how much longer this world will spin, this earth will spin.
Right.
I have no idea. But I think, like I say, later on down the line, something good will come from it. I don't know what, because we're not really put on this earth for ourselves.
Correct.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We like put on this earth to help each other and for others. I just wonder like how their story will help others in the future.
Right.
Yeah. And I think it will in the future. Maybe if it's not evident now, it will come.
Well, I hope so. Even though it's not a blessing to be happy for other people's losses, but Miss Linda Fairstein, she stepped down from her roles at various nonprofits. This was the prosecutor who put those guys behind bars or whatever. Right. So yeah, she got what she deserved.
Yes.
And she disabled all of her social media accounts.
She's so upset.
And then most importantly, she became the donkey of the day on
Charlamagne made a donkey of the day.
Yeah, he made a donkey of the day. I thought that was
on
so
the Breakfast Club.
On the Breakfast Club.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
I mean, well, because they are children, we are adults. The children can't fend for themselves. So even as a prosecutor, you have to be an adult with some emotion and be human and realize that you can't do this to helpless children.
Because they were children.
Because we are here to protect them when it's all said and done.
And just to say, because I'm a beautiful black melanin woman.
Yes, ma'am.
And Tron Mama was the only one that was showing that on that movie. And even in real life. With the lawyer and stuff. Yeah. She was the only one that was like, no, y'all ain't talking to my sons.
But all in all, it's not necessarily a happy ending, but
right. Well, okay,
it's an ending that's moving towards a blessing, towards a positive step.
Right. Yeah, it is.
So. And speaking of unexpected blessings, have you had one recently or in the past?
My whole comedy career is an unexpected blessing.
Okay
then.
My entire comedy rear. Oh my gosh, let me put down a bottle. My entire comedy career is an unexpected blessing because I'm in places where I didn't even know that I would be. You know, I did this as I started comedy as a gift to myself for my 28th birthday, and then from there, this is where it just took off.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I can't do nothing but thank God.
Okay, that's what's up. I feel like I've had a whole bunch of unexpected blessings. I feel like even though my job, I'm not gonna name the name right now.
Don't. It rhymes with rent.
Girl, you know you damn lying. But that one is because when I did get it, it was at a place that I felt like I really needed because I didn't have anything going on, and I had to move, and I just feel like it came right when I needed, especially at the position that I'm kind of flexible. So I feel like that was an unexpected blessing, and my yaya baby. So
Jherica, the grandbaby.
Oh,
yeah. Congratulations again, boo.
Yeah.
My unexpected blessing is to be able to be at the age that I am right now, still fine as wine.
That part.
And to be able to, at the age where I had my daughter, I was 16 when I got pregnant, 17 when I had her, and to now see her getting ready to go to college, that's like an unexpected blessing, because even though those are my hopes and my dreams for her, and I just didn't expect that at this point. It became true. And like for the longest period of time, I used to tell her, like, we proven not only to ourselves but to everybody else. I've already made that mistake when I was young with having you. Now you have to go ahead and prove that mistake, that what I thought was a mistake at that time.
Let's call it because it's a generational curse.
Yeah, I mean, and then
she broke it.
Yeah, and she broke that because now she's 18. She's on her way. She's been working since she was 15 years old. She's always just been that kind of kid to just be a go getter. Yeah, so it's like I've always felt that little thing. Like I've always told her, like we got shit out here we have to prove to people. People already looking at me. I gave up, or like I made a mistake. Now you helped me to prove to them that you were not my mistake. You are my blessing. Right. And she gave me that kind of confidence and that she gave me that feeling. She gave me that little push.
Yeah, she about to cry. She getting emotional.
She gave me that little push to just say I am worth it. I am okay, regardless if I have a father in my life or whatever else. I know if I messed up on anything, like I could mess up on everything, but I did mess up right there.
Right,
because you got a Dayla and Mario in your life.
I got a Dayla and a Mario and a Mon and a Jay and a Junior.
So many kids.
Two of them ain't biologically mine, but they mine.
Those are your bonus babies.
Yes. So what about
So yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Unexpected blessing.
Yeah.
A blessing is a blessing. Like you don't even know what's coming. That's how God worked though.
Yeah,
That's how he do.
So just to lighten the mood real quick. So me and Cherie, we was talking about songs from the 90s. We're just talking about how songs had, you know how you younger and you hear a song and you like it, but it don't make sense until you get older. You're like, oh damn, that's what they was talking about.
Yeah. So we pulled up He's Mine by Moke and Stuff. Y'all remember that? Yeah. And if you don't, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
So we gonna flip these lyrics real quick. Flipping lyrics.
Okay, so we just gonna go with the first verse, couple of lines. He might be doing you, but he's thinking about me.
Okay.
So lay that finger on another lover and go find you another brother.
Ooh.
So this is my thing.
He's my man.
Okay.
Feels good when he calls your name.
Exactly.
Don't you wish you had the same?
So this is my thing. In 2019, I don't really like that song no more. Because, I mean, she okay with old dude just doing what he do, and he come on, and then, you know, the girl called, well, no, she's gonna page in the 90s. She page, and she, you know, basically reached back out and like, yo, this my man. You might have had him Friday, but today is Monday. He at home. It's a work week, bitch.
Right. It's a work. And then just He's Mine. You might have had him. You might have had him once, but I got him
all the time.
Like, ma'am, so you cool with sharing with him? Like you already know that he's out there with somebody, so you just gonna share this man and you don't care?
You okay? This is okay. So in 2019, I don't like those lyrics anymore.
Yeah, I realized that I don't even know why I like this song. I think it didn't even dawn on me as a kid that that's what they were talking about.
It's so side chick.
It is so side chick. It's like, bitch, you need to know your place.
Yeah, because I'm the main. So no, I think we're gonna go ahead and retire He's Mine.
Yeah, we gonna retire He's Mine. Because you may have had him once, but I got him all the time.
Y'all can retire it if you want to.
But what?
That's my shit. Because my feeling is like, you know, if you come across me, you always gonna be mine. You hear me?
Jherica's so ratchet.
No.
She's so pine blood.
She's so ghetto.
Okay, no.
She just so ghetto, y'all.
She's so
Excuse
ghetto.
her. She
Put
ghetto.
her, edit her out. Edit her
She
out.
ghetto. I'm sorry. I can't share. Like, I can't know that you out there fucking on somebody else. Actively knowing that you doing this, and then you just coming home and I'm just supposed to be like, what you want to eat?
Pork chop?
I don't know, because I think from another point of view, I think she's just saying, like, you may have had him once. Like, maybe, like, in relationship, let's be honest. Like, there are times when you in a relationship with someone, you love this person to death, but you might just step out, or he might just step out and do one little act.
Yeah.
And so it's not just trying to say,
But
like,
no. She said he might be doing you, not he did you, or he had
it's a
you.
play on lyrics.
No.
I mean, like,
you don't say he might be doing you. That means that's present day.
No. Listen to what she's saying. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. She was talking about in past tense. But then within the song, she goes back. He might be doing you, but he's thinking about me. So she's going back into that thought. Like, during that time.
So lay that finger on another lover and go find another brother. Yeah. I know he's my man. He's holding my hand. It feels good when he calls my name. Don't you wish you had the same?
Exactly. So she goes back and forth through the song. She goes past tense and then she goes present. So she's a storyteller. Yeah, I mean, a lot of music is storytelling. Like, she's not. No, I don't think that's what she's saying. I really think that.
But no. Listen to this. She say, feeling disgust working your stuff till he thinks about mine. Now he's feeling real fine. See.
So it's like he start thinking about
and that's the thought process of a damn cheater. Okay, what she's saying is during that process, she's storytelling. She's telling you during that time his mind was in it. He was in that motion, but damn, on that moment, like, he cheating, he having a good time, but damn, he thought about me. Like, you might be having a good old time, but hey, that's what happened.
Turn the mic off, be easy.
But no, because
that's the truth.
Yeah.
You ain't never cheated, like, in real life. Come on, be honest with yourself.
No,
have you ever cheated in life alone?
This is what I'm saying. No, I have cheated, but at the same time, what you not.
She wasn't talking about me.
You cheated back in the day,
I
right?
cheated back in the day.
Okay.
Now I've never cheated on Cherie. But what I'm saying is I have cheated before. I've never cheated on Cherie.
Turn my mic off.
Turn my mic off, bees. Turn the headphones up. Up some more. But I don't know. I just think she dumb. Moke and Steph is dumb. Both of them.
It's
I
three.
think
Well, 3.
I think it really is a play on lyrics. I'm that's just how I feel, because she does go from past tense to present tense, because she's telling you like he like in the past you might have had him, but he's always gonna be mine.
She wants us to go back and forth
then
so
he
bad.
wants
Past and present
You ain't
so
never
bad.
watched a movie and then they be talking about present and then they go back and they tell you and you be like, what happened?
No.
Yeah,
No.
come on now.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Come on.
I think
I
she's
need
fine.
somebody else on this show because
I think she's fine with him cheating as long as he thinking about her while he doing it.
that is not what she said.
Why was your head balled up as long as he thinking about her?
All right, one more flipping lyrics. Piece of my love, guy. Okay, this is another one we used to listen to as a child.
Yeah, and
Well,
we
as a
loved
kid.
it.
Yeah, we loved it.
Hit the lyrics so we'll know.
Baby, you can have all of me, but I'm not totally free.
Hey.
I can't tell you everything that's going on. Baby, there's a few things in my past that should not be explained. And that's all we need to say.
Because that was a suspicious lyric. What's happening? What are we doing?
Why I can't have all of you? Why can I only have a piece of my love? It's because your ass is giving another piece to somebody else.
What if he married or something? Because see, this is the thing. Why are you not totally free?
Right, like why you not
Because
totally
unlike
free?
the first song that you guys condemned, he's actually telling you guys that he ain't gonna give you all of him because he want to give it to other folks.
No.
Man, that's so fucked up.
No.
Like that.
Nah, Moke and Steph in denial. That's what
First
they
of all,
is.
let me tell y'all something. I'm still gonna be in love with that Mocha Steph song because it was written by the famous Prince.
Was it?
That's why you
Prince.
like it.
Prince back there writing them kind of lyrics.
Prince wrote those lyrics, so therefore, like what you hating on? Yeah, exactly. It makes you rethink it.
Nah, I'm not gonna rethink it. I'm not gonna because Prince freaky as hell anyway. So yeah, no.
You're not taking it back. So okay, this is my thing. He's blatantly telling you. She was trying to give it to you from different aspects, and I think he's outright telling you you can't have all of me
because I'm not
totally free. Yeah,
I'm not totally free. But then at the same time, he's telling her, "Look, I'm married, bitch. I can't do nothing with you right now because I'm married. Please hush, no questions asked.
Lay
back and relax." So now he gonna
So it's
force
okay.
her to have sex with him.
No,
While he know. She's like, but why you got that ring? Please hush. No questions asked. Lay back and relax. I'm like, no, but I got questions.
And then I do love you.
Right. And you hear how faint that is. You really don't love her because he got some folks whispering in the back.
Getting them panties real quick.
I do love you. So yeah, I'm canceling both of those. Cherie, are you canceling them?
I am. I think differently now those songs.
So y'all all on y'all damn own, because I'm going to be bumping both of them. I'm both of them.
Both of them?
Both of them.
All both of them.
I mean, I can't deny the fact that they were written by some dope people. You know what I'm saying? They got some dope, lyrics. They got some dope, the producer, the music.
Production.
Man, I'm bumping.
So
I'm
like,
bumping
fuck it.
both. I don't care about none of that.
All right. Well, Cherie and I have retired Moke and Steph, and well, he's mine,
Yeah.
and piece of my love.
Yes, it was. Roger Troutman.
Oh man, them my people.
Them my people too, but I can't agree with those lyrics.
But that's what music is designed to do. It's designed to give you different aspects of just what's going on in life.
yeah,
like,
we
give you
understand.
storytelling.
No, I get it, and I
We're saying
understand.
from little kids to now, it's like we now understand all.
You feel
lyrics.
betrayed?
And it's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's like, wait a minute. Like, I didn't know you was talking about. Yeah, as a child, I'm like, yes, he's mine. Yeah, man, I don't want, but and now that I'm gone, I'm like, wait a minute.
Is he mine?
Is he mine? He's ours, bitch.
Exactly.
okay.
We sharing.
He's ours. We might
But
have
that's
had
not what
him.
she's saying at all. So y'all telling me right now y'all still don't understand the damn lyrics. That's basically what y'all saying even right now today.
All right, that's flipping lyrics, guys. We gonna cause she is determined for us to keep that damn song in the playlist.
Curly is not having it. She do not want to shut that shit down,
girl.
And won't.
Oh well, this is episode 2 of After That with KeLanna Spiller.
Cherie Darnell
and Jherica Jay.
Bye.
Backpedaling and pussy poppin'. 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 Thank you guys so much for tuning into After That with your girl
KeLanna Spiller,
RiRi Darnell,
Jherica Jay, and BEC.
Please be sure to follow us across all social media platforms at After That. That is AFTERTHAAET.
Again,
After That. AFTERTHAAET. Thank you.
You was sure about that, ET.